What's going on, everybody? Today we have an incredible 4-3-3 here for you guys. This is my last iteration of my 4-3-3 Mando tactic for this year with FM24. We're now on version 4, and I think this is the best one possible, and it's also the most attacking possible as well. We are testing with Real Madrid as well as Las Palmas today within La Liga. Now, what's fun about this test is I ended up testing both clubs at the exact same time, so we're going to be able to look over all of the data within the same test. So when it comes to the league, Real Madrid obviously is supposed to do Real Madrid things. They're supposed to win the league, but Las Palmas is supposed to finish in 18th. So here we can see how they did in the league. Real Madrid went invincible in the league, and Las Palmas finished in 4th. So even though this is a pretty attacking tactic, it is allowing a side that's supposed to finish in relegation zone finish in a Champions League spot, which is fantastic. But one thing that blew me away with Real Madrid, not only them going invincible, but they scored 171 goals in the league with 140 goal differential. And Las Palmas, once again, supposed to finish in 18th, and they had the 3rd most goals in the league with 96. They don't have the greatest side. Obviously, they don't have the side of like Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Real Madrid, but they're still up there competing at least with Barcelona. Real Madrid just kind of blew everyone away with this. But when it comes to the other competitions for the two clubs, we'll look at Real Madrid first. They ended up winning every single trophy: Champions League, Super Cup, Copa del Rey, Supercopa de España, and the league, and the Club World Cup. They won everything. And when it comes to Las Palmas, well, they got knocked out in the 4th round of the Copa del Rey by Real Madrid, but they finished in a Champions League spot, so that's pretty darn good. And one thing that I want to highlight real quickly with Real Madrid is you'll see here, friendly-wise, they had a loss against PSG. That is going to be the only loss that they have the entire year. They did not lose a single game in any competition, and they won every single competition that they could. Now, data hub wise for the elite tier side with Real Madrid, this is how things are looking. 4.5 goals per game, absolutely dominating every single statistic with a great defense. Of course, they aren't going to concede too many goals, but if you have a great defense, you shouldn't concede too many goals. Now, I will say goals per game wise, when I've been testing this, it can get up above 4.5 goals per game. I've seen it go over 5 as well, and that is due to one little tweak that I will show you guys here in a few moments. And when it comes to that low tier side with Las Palmas, they're still scoring over 2.5 goals per game, and being that they don't have the back line of Real Madrid, they are going to be conceding a bit more. So if you aren't a elite tier type club, yes, you will probably concede a little bit more because of how attacking this tactic is, but that's kind of to be expected. If you're wanting to score boatloads of goals, you are probably going to concede a little bit until you get to that like upper echelon tier with your side. But numbers wise for the players, we have Sandro leading the way for Las Palmas. A couple players getting double-digit goals, which is nice to see. One of them being Scott McKenna due to the set pieces. Adnan Januzaj with 11 as well, which is awesome to see. And assist-wise, we got a couple players with double-digit assists. Jose Campana from midfield, and then our fullbacks in Alex Munoz as well as Marvin Park. And Sandro also not only having double-digit goals, but double-digit assists as well. And then when it comes to the elite tier side numbers with Real Madrid, the numbers get kind of goofy. Kylian Mbappe had 78 goals. He easily probably could have scored 80 to 90 if they were scoring 5 goals a game on this run. Vinny Jr. with 36. Rudiger, once again, set pieces, very, very good with this team. 28 goals from set pieces. Rodrigo with 21. And the central midfielders, both of them with 16, combining for 32. That is awesome production from them. Assist-wise, you've got Luka Modric with 47 assists. That is just ridiculous numbers right there. You got Mendy with 27. You got Vinny Jr. not only with 36 goals, but 24 assists. The numbers are just absolutely absurd. If you can get your side to this sort of level, these are the numbers that you can expect to see. So you will outright dominate everyone. It's just you might be starting at Las Palmas level, but as you kind of go up and get to this Real Madrid level, you're going to be having a lot of fun with this tactic. So really quickly, before we get into the tactic on FM, we're going to take a look at it here on Tactical Board. This is how it sets up. Kind of looks fairly basic, except it is super duper attacking. There essentially are 4 roles that are not on attacking duty, and it's this little diamond right here: the ball winning midfielder, ball playing defenders, and the sweeper keeper. Those are the 4 roles not on attack. You got the advanced forward, he'll be on attack. Those wingers are on attack. The central midfielders are, and the wing backs. Like I said, very attacking tactic, and it's very, very good, as we can see, not only with Real Madrid, but also Las Palmas. And I was very, very happy that we were able to get a super attacking tactic like this to help a team that's supposed to be relegated finish at a Champions League spot. But in build up with this tactic, you're going to have the inside forwards cutting inside. You're going to have these central midfielders on attack, filling in right about here. These wing backs are going to supply the width across from the byline. Then you have the ball winner here, and then your ball playing defenders come up as well. And as you can see, you're essentially just annihilating the opponent's defense. You were throwing everyone possible at them and banging in loads and loads and loads of goals, as we saw with Real Madrid. With the Las Palmas side, it's not going to be as potent as it would be with a Real Madrid side, but we still saw that they were up there with the likes of Barcelona goal-wise during the La Liga season, which is pretty impressive. But now we're here with the tactic, Gormy's 433 Mando V4. You can download it from my Discord, which I'll be linking down below in the description. You can download it from the download section of the Discord. For those of you that may not have Discord, or for those of you who are on console, please feel free, just copy over the tactic from today's video. I'll be going over all the roles and their instructions. So, once again, looking at the tactic, we got that advanced forward on attack, the inside forwards are on attack, central midfielders are on attack, ball winning midfielders on support, wing backs are on attack, ball playing defenders on defend, and the sweep keepers on defend. The advanced forward on attack has shoot more often. Both inside forwards on attack have crosses aimed at center, shoot more often, roam from position, tackle harder, and mark specific position. Now the left winger is going to be marking the right center back, and the right winger is going to be marking the left center back. And just like I show you guys every time, how you guys are able to do that, you click on the player role, go to instructions, mark specific position, and you put that left winger on DCR, and then the right winger on DCL. With both central midfielders on attack, we have take more risks, crosses aimed at the far post, dribble more, shoot more often, roam from position, move into channels, tackle harder. The ball winning midfielder on support, take more risks, dribble more. With those wing backs on attack, you have cross more often, crosses aimed at center, dribble more, shoot more often, stay wider, tackle harder. With that wing back on attack on the left side, we have cross more often, crosses aimed at center, dribble more, shoot more often, stay wider, tackle harder. Wing back on attack on the right side, cross more often, crosses aimed at center, dribble more, stay wider, tackle harder. With those ball playing defenders on defend, we have dribble more, stay wider, and tackle harder. With that sweep keeper on defend, take fewer risks. Now with this tactic, this is where the kind of tweak comes in that I mentioned earlier. So this is done on balanced mentality. Very, very good. 4.5 goals per game, sometimes reaching 5. However, how does it reach 5 and above? Instead of playing on balanced mentality, you then play on attacking mentality. Those are the 2 mentalities I would suggest using with this tactic. If you kind of want the balanced experience, which Madrid and Las Palmas both had within this test, then you go with that. However, if you want to try and push for some more goals, which you will probably concede a few more as well, then you will go with attacking if you just want to score as many goals as you possibly can. But now here we are in possession. We have fairly narrow attacking width. We overlap on the left and the right, playing out from the defense, looking for those overlapping runs from those wing backs. We work the ball into the box and use low crosses in the final third, shorter passing directness and higher tempo. When in transition, counter press and counter, distributing quickly to our fullbacks and center backs by rolling the ball out. And once out of possession, we have a high press line of engagement, much higher defensive line, much more often trigger press, and prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Now, when it comes to the ability needed to use this type of tactic, you are going to essentially, if you want it to be played at the max capability, like we saw at Real Madrid, you're going to need one of the better teams. You're going to need to be one of the best teams in football. However, we saw that it still performed very, very well with Las Palmas. You will be conceding goals with those type of teams, though. Whether they are mid-tier or low-tier, you'll be conceding more goals than you would be if you're at an elite tier level. So just please try and be realistic about that. Keep that in mind. You will concede goals if you are not at the elite tier level. However, you will still be scoring goals, because as we saw, Las Palmas is supposed to finish in 18th, and we got them to finish in 4th by playing this super attacking style. Now, tactic tweak wise, already kind of gave you one of those with the balanced and attacking mentalities. However, there is one other that I would probably try and consider, and it is with your wingback. So you saw with the left wingback, I have shoot more often on that left wingback on attack. This is up to you. You can either take it off the left wingback and not have them shoot more often. You can put it on the right wingback as well, or you can just alternate which one it is on, because if you have a more attacking and goal threat type player at right wing back than you do at left wing back, then definitely feel free to do that. But there we have it for today's tactic. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you wish to give this tactic a go for yourselves, once again, link in my Discord down below in the description. That is where you can download it from. Then the download section of the Discord, along with the set pieces that I used for today's tactic. So if you did enjoy today's video, please feel free, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is 100% free, so why not hit that sub button. Right now I'll be popping up my most recent video here on the channel, so why not give that a look. And until next time, everyone, have a good one. Bye-bye.